matchup?
Yes. So there are a lot of times where he's going to put himself either off stage or actually throw himself into his own explosions, holding you into it. And if you're going to have higher priority, you're going to stay neutral and in place, and he's going to take the knockback and kill himself off of it.
Yeah, that's correct. If you're port priority, you will take the damage. Like, as normal, you'll take the damage. You just won't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have, like, basically a much freer neutral after the fact. Which is why nining, or any sort of way to establish port priority before the game is already effective. Like, Snake v Snake is actually 55-45, the matchup.
Oh, right.
It's the only Ditto that's not 50-50.
Yeah, because of port priority.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, Sticky's the shield, throws him into the bomb. Oh my gosh.
And it looks like it was throwing Ian slightly off guard. I know Ian's been on the come up in the Melee scene, getting 5th 2 weeks ago at Monday Night Melee.
Oh, nice. With his Luigi?
Uh-huh. And he got 2nd at the Source Gaming PM tournament, winning the Emmy bracket 2 weeks ago as well. So
nice.
Pretty strong player. Haven't seen him play on stream, and I think this is a good chance, especially dealing with Azer's trickery when it.
Oh yeah.
Specifically his snake.
Azer's so good at the mind games. Like, what looks like a whole bunch of trickery and what looks like a whole bunch of unoptimal like setups is really just he's playing you. He's not playing the game. He's playing you.
Yeah.
That was a good conversion.
Yeah, Azer definitely punishing Studebaker's roll in. But yeah, I definitely have to agree. There are a lot of times Azer looks out for some pretty tricky things, whether it be position, movement options, or just trying to bait out just certain approaches, because there are a lot of times where he will just stand still and then just wait for you to approach, and he's already a step ahead, just knowing what you're really going to do.
Azer's also, sorry to interrupt, but
no, keep going.
He's good at putting someone into shield and giving you a reason to stay in. Like, he'll put a bomb, like, somewhere on the map, and he'll find a way to make you position where if you roll behind, you roll into the bomb. If you go forward, he jabs you, and then he just throws a grenade at you. So you, like, so many of your options are limited. There's, like, oh. Sorry.
Sometimes no, that's all good.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just you're forced to shield. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Too low to get the down B off.
Oh, and that grenade not going to kill off the top. I feel like this is one of the hardest times because Azer is putting in more setup on the stage than anything else to kill Studebaker off the top, especially since Ivysaur is a lighter character, not falling that fast. So, especially if he's going to start doing all of these unsafe options on shields, he's just going to be caught up, swooped, stuck, because he's shielding on platform and then die off the top. Yeah. That being a little too early of a percent, but working out just fine. That hitbox being amazing.
Oh, gets the spike.
Yeah. And you have to play more patient than anything else, especially when creating that wall, and you're really going to have to start abusing that mid-range with Ivysaur. It's relatively the same game plan that you have with Marth, just using your tools differently, especially noticing that Ivysaur has something like a frame 2 jab. Down tilt is a very extended range. You can wall off with back air if he tries to up B out of shield. There's just a lot of things.
Yeah, we have seen his character switch from Studebaker Hoch to Luigi. Now, I do imagine that Ivysaur versus Snake is very hard, because the best way to deal with Snake, in Azer's own words, are either go hyper-aggressive or hyper-defensive, and nowhere in between. And unfortunately, Ivysaur doesn't want to let Snake set up, so he can't go hyper-defensive. Also, Ivysaur doesn't have the best rushdown or like pressure game, so you can't go hyper-offensive. So the matchup is pretty bad in general. Luigi, however, can go pretty offensive. He can just like wave dash in, down smash, and get out of some combos with like Nair. So I feel like he feels this might. Oh, yeah. Wave dashes to sleep and gets out of punishment range.
Yeah,
interesting.
Very tricky. I don't think Azer was really expecting that. I think one of the hardest parts about this matchup in particular is dying off the top. I mean, you will have a higher ceiling because of Final Destination. It's just really going to depend. And Snake's out of shield options, just being up B out of shields, can really stuff out Luigi, especially if he's trying to put on pressure with like late hit, fair, nair, down air. It's just the perfect get out of my face, especially for all of the Mario brothers or the Mario cast, to be honest. Ooh.
Yeah, Studebaker does this very unsafe dash attack. Even behind Snake's shield, he's able to just jump out and down air him.
Yeah. But Ian's awareness being pretty good. Ooh, not being able to sweet spot, and Azer definitely going to take advantage of it with the fair.
Oh, that's interesting. Usually, I've seen Studebacher and a lot of people go after the mine in between stocks because you're invincible and you can take care of it. This time, he just goes down and goes after Snake, and it pays off.
Yeah. So the reason why Studebacher lost that stock that time is that he got hit by the grenade, or why Azer lost that stock is because Azer went for the grenade and opted for a down air when he could have gone for up B up air just to make sure that he could have gotten more percent in damage, and that is a stuck Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi is effectively at kill percent. Like, one up tilt can kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And you have to be really careful when you want to play floaties, especially on shield against Snake. You have to... Right now, he has to play hyper-aggressive, and that's not really something that you see from Luigi. Especially with the safe options that Azer has, he can just keep Luigi off of him that whole time.
Yeah, Luigi's pressure game is not in, like, on shield or anything. It's just the fact that he can wave dash in and hit you. But Snake has a really good way of dealing with that, which is just pull out grenade, hold shield.
Yeah, and that was really good. Turning winner Nair just catching out Azer's full hop.
Oh, unsafe dash attack, but somehow gets a grab off of it. I guess Azer tried to punish, but he didn't realize how quickly the dash attack ended.
Yeah. Oh, and messing up the tech chase option. Nice shield just to, or just wave dash shield and getting the adjustment off of that.
Oh,
punishing the get up attack. The mash from Studebacher being pretty strong, and Azer not being...
Oh.
And that's going to be a dead Luigi.
Yeah, we had hope. He missed the up tilt. We're like, oh, he might survive.
Yeah.
And then he just grabbed him.
And it looks like Ian very strong, winning neutral. His punishes not being so strong in his game plan, not being as solid when going against Snake, though. And I think that was definitely going to cost him.
Yeah. Snake's a difficult character to play against.
You really have to respect him. And I think that's the hardest part, because if you give him space and you're respecting him so much, he's just going to take advantage of it. But... I think it's harder to play aggressive and respect him than play lame and respect him.
Definitely.
Because, like, did you watch Arsenal's Azer?
I did not.
Arsenal's was just laser camping him the whole time. And,
with Fox.
Yeah, with Fox. And then every time Azer came close, he just took his stock because he had so much percent already from lasers. While if you saw someone like how Dizzy plays against Azer, he just goes straight aggression the whole time. And Azer will always... Because he's throwing out so many options on shields and going aggressive on him, Azer will always just take advantage of the used option and the end lag that he's